Now, here's Scott.
Good evening and welcome into the North Alabama High School Football Scoreboard Show presented by Woody Anderson Ford. My, oh my. I tell you what, you step outside tonight and it feels like high school football. It just feels like high school football. You get that crispness in the air. That only means one thing. When that calendar turns to October, we have to start focusing in on the playoffs. This is when the games get real. This is when teams either – now, we always say beginning in week 1 and week 2 of region play, you can't win a region title, okay? It can't happen in week 1. It can't happen in week 2. But you can put yourself behind the 8 ball in week 1 and week 2. Now we're getting to that point where you can either put yourself completely out of playoff contention or you can put yourself smack dab in a region championship contender. We're separating them all this week. This is where we make headway. All right, as a part of the North Alabama High School Football Scoreboard Show each and every Friday that is presented by Woody Anderson Ford, one of the things that we like to do, we like to take live look-ins. We like to bounce around games. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games tonight that we're going to bounce around in for the next hour. We're going to take you out to Newmarket. The Buckhorn Bucks, they're entertaining May Jemison. That one is on 97.7 ESPN The Zone. We'll drop in on Madison Academy and Asbury. That's on 97.7 ESPN The Zone 2. On 97.7 ESPN The Zone 3, we got Madison County playing host to Randolph. Oh, my goodness. One of the big ones in the state. A lot of eyeballs on this one. WLAY 100.1 in the Shoals. They have Muscle Shoals and Hartselle. We'll take a live look in there. We have got Deschler entertaining West Morgan in a huge region showdown. That's on WVNA 100.5 FM, the big dog in the Shoals. We've got Marsville Bible entertaining Colbert County. That's on the Bull 94.9. And then on my 101.5, we got Cherokee and Sheffield. So we have got seven games for you to drop in on tonight. And let's see if we can take a listen to just one of them. Let's see if we can get Madison Academy and Asbury with Steve Moulton.
First time all night long that the Rams have been in Mustang territory. Long snap count, and then a whistle stops before we get started. You got me?
I got you, Steve. You got me? That's a more important question.
Yeah, you're loud and clear.
I hear you, brother.
Play whistled in. Under 7 minutes left to go. Lindsay keeps it over the left side of the line and down at around the 40-yard line. I do wonder if Coach Gautsy does think we got better tonight. I mean...
Yeah, I'm not sure how I asked that.
Well, no, I mean, do you think he got better? It's all about improvement and getting that improvement in the depth as well. And to that point, I see Rucker, the man deep defensively for Madison Academy, just building up that depth.
Well,
Lindsay back to pass. Fires it, and it is incomplete. Closest man to the football, there was Jack Doyle.
A couple of turnovers are not what you're looking for. Jumping on that hard count, that's another thing you're not necessarily looking for.
Yeah.
One of the things that I'm curious about and what I want to ask him is what is the game plan over fall break?
That's a good question.
So how does that impact our depth next week? And just the routine, you're getting out of your routine this week.
5 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Fourth down, Lindsay back to pass. Thought about punting it and then rolls out to his left. Fires it along the left flat and incomplete. That'll be a turnover on downs. Well done on the defensive pressure that time from Madison Academy. And there I see Cameron Wilson, who is in the backfield for the Mustangs.
Yeah, just take care of the football. That's number one, right? Don't turn it over. Try to get, try to stay ahead of the chains. And like I said, just improve.
Kreider in the shotgun on 1st and 10 from our own 40-yard line. Hand off to the tailback. Bounce it out to the left flat. Big hole out to midfield. One man to beat along the near sideline. McCauley inside the 20, inside the 15, into the end zone. Touchdown Mustangs. There is a penalty marker on the field.
Oh, no.
That's Steve Moulton, Glenn Leard on 97.7 ESPN, The Zone 2, Madison Academy entertaining Asbury. Let's run down some partial scores for you that we have right now. Games that are going on throughout the Tennessee Valley area. Plainview trailing Oaks Bluff in the fourth quarter, 21-0. It is Brewer and Russellville. Russellville all over Brewer right now, 52-0. Fort Payne in the third, 28-0 leaders over Lee. It is Colburn Heights 20-0 over Elkmont. Fife in control over Collinsville, 54-0. Sylvania 28, Glencoe 0. It's Deschler and West Morgan. Right now in the third, the latest score that we have is Deschler 14, West Morgan 6. It's J.B. Pennington 41, Vinemont 6. Let's keep rolling down. West Point and Lawrence County knotted up at 7. It is the Arab Knights taking on Crossville tonight. Arab looking well, 41-0 leaders tonight over Crossville. It is Brooks and East Lawrence, and Brooks no problems with East Lawrence right now in the third, 45-7. Red Bay and Tharptown, 46-8 in the third quarter. Red Bay, your leaders there. Austin over Grissom, 15-0. It is homecoming for the Austin Black Bears. It is Douglas 14, Sardis 0. Pisgah all over Whitesburg Christian Academy in the third, 41-0. Mars Hill Bible leading Colbert County 21-0. It's Priceville 29. Pope John Paul II 3. Buckhorn 49-6 leaders over May Jemison. It's Clements. Let's see here. Let's keep going down the scoreboard here for you. Athens and Coleman. Coleman leading that one 14-10. It's Wilson and West Limestone knotted up at 14 at the half. Lauderdale County 2 better than Phil Campbell right now at the half, 14-12. Hansville 2 better than Good Hope at the half, 14-12. Etowah over Aniana 17-0. North Sand Mountain over Sandrock 20-7. James Clemens, the Jets are soaring right now over Sparkman 24-10. Florence, they're flying high tonight over Bob Jones 28-14. Hatton shutting out Tanner 34-0. That last one we had was at the half. At the half, the last score that we had was Gadsden City 21, Hazel Green 0. Brindley Mountain trailing Susan Moore 57-0 in the third. So those are just some of the partial scores that we have for you all night long. And let's see if our Randolph-Madison County game, let's see where they stand.
Personal foul. So both these are going to back up the Madison County Tigers.
Does it tack on both of the penalties?
Well, you could, but I would think Randolph would decline the holding penalty and take the dead ball one, and then you're going to have a fourth down.
Okay, gotcha. And the head referee tonight, Robert Grondin, is sorting this one all out. He signals decline of the holding penalty, and the dead ball personal foul will be assessed, and so that will move them much farther back. Andrew DeArmond looks like a prophet. It will be fourth down. Let's see where they spot this ball, 15 yards from the spot, and it's going to be a fourth and Meridianville from their own 29-yard line. And no question, Lemons a punting situation, as here comes the special teams unit, and Connor Goodson will drop back deep to receive the punt, and he stands at his own 43-yard line. Play clock winds, 52 seconds and counting on the game clock here in the third. Again, Randolph still pitching the no-hitter, 38-0. Lemons takes a snap. Rugby punt to the right side. Nice high punt, and again gets a nice bounce.
Good punt.
Over to the 31-yard line. I got to give Lemons credit. I think every single punt, his bounce has been going, pinning back Randolph farther.
Yeah, he's done a nice job. I mean, you know, it's been a tough night on offense and defense for the, but we've seen some individual performances from Madison County. We certainly have seen Wiggins run the ball very hard. We've seen Gavin Byers be unblockable at times, and then we've seen this young quarterback, Aiden Lemons, really punt the ball well. So again, there are some positives for Madison County, but the Raiders take the ball here.
Starters are still in the game offensively for Randolph. They line up three receivers to the left side, and Hunter out of the gun has some pressure. Stands in there, fires one on the far sideline. That's Keegan Morse, and he'll get out past the sticks, an 11-yard catch for a first down to the 40-yard line.
And the clock is going to stop here, as I think he got out of bounds, and so we will see. But the third quarter winding down, and nice throw and catch there, Hunter to Morse.
My apologies, that ball is actually marked at the 41-yard line. 10-yard catch for a first. And clock is ticking with 5 seconds left, so we will go to the fourth quarter. 38-0, Randolph out ahead of Madison County in this Region 8 Class 4A.
All right, that's Austin Coletti and Trudy Armand on 97.7 ESPN, the Zone 3. Randolph in control of that one as they head to the fourth quarter. The big one of the big ones that is going on in the state tonight is over in Muscle Shoals. Oh, my goodness. This one has all of the makings of a key region showdown, and you don't need to look any further than the Class 6A rankings. 6th-ranked Hartselle, 8th-ranked Muscle Shoals. They are meeting tonight in Muscle Shoals, and let's see if we can take a listen to my 101 or WLAY 100.1 FM in the Shoals.
That's going to be a gain of 3. It's going to bring up 2nd and 7.
Stop maybe number 34, Kate Worley for Hartselle. Like you said, gain of 3, 2nd down 7. Trojan offense on the move, 25-yard line of Hartselle.
Ball in the middle of the field. Clock moving, 5.5 to go here in the third quarter. Trojans lead by 2, 16-14. 2 receivers, check that. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Hartselle showing pressure. Now they'll back out of it. Cole Woods will change his play. Jalen Goodwin, senior running back, stands behind Woods. Woods retreats, looking to throw. He's got a man. That's Goodlow. Goodlow breaks the tackle, and Goodlow is going to be stopped. It's going to be a minimal gain of about 2 yards.
Yeah.
And it's going to bring up 3rd and 6.
Yeah, stop maybe number 35. That's Trace Oden for Hartselle. And inside the 25, almost to the 23, actually sitting between the 23 and 24-yard line. Big third down and 5 play.
Brian, a big shout-out to Noah Pittman. He can barely stand on that left leg, and he's sort of gutting it out to play in this one, the senior. 3rd and 5. From the 23, Jaquez Green in the game at running back. The Trojans go back to the same play. He overthrows Fowler, but he had people in his face that he had to try to get it over to get it to Fowler. Trojans are fortunate that wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, it was a little. He had to get some air under it. It was high, and you're right. We had a slant, a deep slant in behind it, and it's. We were very fortunate it didn't get picked over on the backside over there. Brings on Trey Stoddard, 40-yard field goal
for his 4th field goal of the game. They're going to put it down at the 30. Ball's on the right side hash, so this will be a 40-yard attempt for the senior. Snap good, hold good. Stoddard's kick is up.
Nope, didn't make that one.
And he didn't make it.
They got a pretty good pressure off the edge right there that may have distracted him right there.
And it is a little bit slow getting going, but that kick is no good. So Hartzell gets the hold, gets the stop, I should say, and Hartzell offense back out on the field. They'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line, 16-14. Your score remains. The Trojans lead it by 2 with just over 4 to go here in the third quarter.
There you go. Muscle Shoals holding on to a 16-14 lead over Hartzell. That one's still in the third. Again, that is Class 6A. That is a top 10 matchup. 6th-ranked Hartzell on the road at Muscle Shoals. Hartzell coming in 6-0. Muscle Shoals coming in 5-0. So much playoff implications. So many region standing implications. Region championship standings. Because Decatur, they are on their way to a win tonight over Columbia. They will move to 3-0 in region play. The winner between Hartzell and Muscle Shoals will also move to 3-0 in region play and take the inside track to a region championship. Now, if it's Muscle Shoals able to hold on, Decatur and Muscle Shoals, that matchup looms on the horizon, as does the Decatur-Hartzell matchup. That is on the horizon as well. In fact, 2 monster games for the Decatur Red Raiders coming up. Next week, they are home with Muscle Shoals, and then they are at Hartzell. So as of right now, if the scores hold, there's plenty of ball game left to be played in Muscle Shoals. Hartzell has plenty of time to mount that rally and comeback. They're only down 2 late in the third. If Muscle Shoals holds on, Decatur gets that win tonight, they'll be 3-0. They will meet next week in the River City. And then the following week, Decatur travels to Hartzell. If Hartzell is able to come on and get that win tonight, they would move to 3-0. Decatur would be 3-0. And Hartzell would probably watch that scoreboard next week and see what happens with Muscle Shoals and Decatur. But anyway, it is a 3-team race in Class 6A Region 7. Hartzell, Decatur, Muscle Shoals, Coleman, Athens, and Columbia, they're going to fight for that 4th spot. Coleman right now, Coleman tonight is taking on Athens. That is a monster game because the winner of that one moves in to the key spot, that 4th and final playoff spot with that one region win. We'll talk more about Coleman and Athens coming up because after tonight, the Coleman Bearcats will take on Columbia Muscle Shoals. Those are their final 2 region games. If you're Athens, it looks like this. You have Hartzell and then Columbia. Oh, it could come down to the final week of the regular season of region play to see who gets that 4th and final playoff spot in Class 6A Region 7. Will it be Coleman? Will it be Athens? Oh, boy, that is going to be entertaining. Hey, we're not done doing some live look-ins. We're not even close. We're not even close to giving you all the partial scores. Here's what we need to do, though. We need to take a quick timeout. When we come back, the North Alabama High School Football Scoreboard Show presented by Woody Anderson Ford rolls on.
White and his team take great pride in their service department, and you can see it the moment you walk into those beautiful new service lanes. And just like a championship team, they all work together to make sure your experience is second to none, whether you drive a Ford or not. Also, check out the gold certified pre-owned inventory at Woody Anderson Ford for great deals every day. Stop by and see them at Jordan and Sparkman or at Woody Anderson of Madison on Hughes Road, or visit WoodyAndersonFord.com.
Tom Abraham here for my friend Brian Hamaker and his team at North Alabama Mortgage. Look, buying a home is the biggest purchase you will make in your life, and it can be a bit intimidating, so you want people that can help walk you through the mortgage process and get you the best deal possible. That's what North Alabama Mortgage does, and they do it in Alabama, Tennessee, and Florida, from first-time purchases to refis, conventional, VA, FHA, and USDA loans. They have the solution at North Alabama Mortgage. Visit NorthAlabamaMortgage.com to learn more. That's NorthAlabamaMortgage.com.
Are you tired of chasing a roofing contractor to show up on time or even show up at all? I'm Sam Fleming with Fleming Roofing and Restoration. Our motto at Fleming Roofing is we show up. Our goal at Fleming Roofing is to provide the reliable customer service that you deserve, and we have the resources to meet all of your roofing needs: residential, commercial, industrial, replacement, or repairs. We are manufacturer certified for roof coatings, single-ply membranes, and asphalt shingles. Whenever you need a roofing professional you can count on, call Fleming Roofing and Restoration. We are committed to finding the solution that meets your needs. We don't have quotas or heavy-handed sales tactics. Fleming Roofing, we have expert experience. We show up. Free estimates, residential, commercial, industrial, replacement, or repairs. Check us out at FlemingHSV.com. FlemingHSV.com. When you need a quick response, it's Fleming Roofing and Restoration. We show up.
Bailey Custom Boats. We knew our boats were special when we would stop at any outdoor store to stock up on supplies for a boat trip, only to come back out to the parking lot and see people standing on and around our boat and a confused sales rep telling them it's not for sale and they don't even have that type of boat. Fast forward a few years, and now you can buy your very own one-of-a-kind Bailey Custom Boat. We hand cut our wood from cypress we pull from the river in Mississippi. There's a lifetime warranty on the bill, faster and more maneuverable like a ski boat, and better fuel mileage than any pontoon on the market. With 350 horsepower, a Bailey Custom Boat will go 0 to 60 in about 6 seconds. And our custom boats are Coast Guard approved for offshore and virtually unsinkable. We'll be showcasing our custom boats at different lakes over the next few weeks. Find out where at BaileyCustomBoats.com. On YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. We're taking orders now for 2023 delivery from April to May. You gotta pay to play. BaileyCustomBoats.com.
Welcome back to the North Alabama High School Football Scoreboard Show presented by Woody Anderson Ford. We've taken you on journeys tonight. We've taken you out to Bill Washington Stadium for Asbury at Madison Academy. We've taken you to Randolph at Madison County. We've taken you to Hartselle at Muscle Shoals. We're not done with the live look-ins. No, we are not. How about the other big one that we're keeping an eye on tonight? And this one is going to take us into Class 3A, I believe. We have got West Morgan and Deschler meeting each other tonight. That is Class 4A Region 7. My bad. We're going to go to Class 4A Region 7 as Deschler, who just is sitting outside the top 10 in the Class 4A rankings at number 11. West Morgan sitting at number 13. Let's listen in to some West Morgan and Deschler, courtesy of our friends at WVNA 100.5 FM, The Big Dog.
So they're on the Deschler Tiger 41-yard line. 1st and 10. Kel Solder had him wrapped up. This quarterback's a big boy, probably 6'3", 6'4". I can't remember what they said. He's a big young man. Handed off to the up back. Oh, he's upended. Keegan Jackson. Keegan has been coming flying up from his defensive back spot. That's a gain of about 6 yards. We got 2nd and 4.
Momentum's the biggest thing that high school football games are made about, and we don't need to let them get the momentum and get one in for scores. We're leading 14-6 with 9 minutes and 37 seconds left as this clock's ticking.
These coaches are probably thinking going for 2 already. All right, is a give up the middle again. He made it to our secondary. He's got a first down. All right. Two plays. They get a first down. They are running the ball up the middle on us, so they have found something that's working, and it's a little delay, and our defensive guys are coming in hard, and they're running right past them. 9:12 to go in the game, folks. 14-6. Desert Tigers are up. The Rebels are trying to get in. The quarterback keeps it. He is smothered.
Tate Fuqua
yeah, he come in.
First hand on it.
Tate Fuqua flies in, and then Walter Goggins wraps him up and takes him on down. No gain on the play. Second down and 10. 8:45. This clock just keeps running. I'm okay with it right now.
Here we go, boys. 2nd and 10. Let's see if we can hold them. Twins to the left.
All right, fake. He's going to throw it out in the flat. And, intercepted.
Hey.
Yep, intercepted. Coach Malone says intercepted. C.J. Jackson.
They hadn't made the official
No,
call
it's
yet.
not. Let's wait and see.
They say it touched the ground, or?
They're talking.
That landed right in C.J.'s lap.
First down.
First down, Tigers.
There we
Hit it
go.
the other way.
Intercepted. C.J. Jackson.
There you go. That is Wes Morgan at Deschler, courtesy of WVNA 100.5 FM, the big dog. Wes Morgan was on the move. Deschler creating the big turnover. So the Tigers take over on first down. We've got a developing situation going on over at Madison City School Stadium. Florence would lead 28-0 after the first quarter over Bob Jones. Bob Jones has rallied, and they have made a ball game out of it right now. It is 28-21 in the third quarter. Bob Jones on the move. We'll see how this one plays out. That is a huge Class 7A Region 4 showdown at Madison City School Stadium. Some other scores in the fourth quarter. Geraldine over Ohatchee, 28-0. It is Hoax Bluff over Plainview. That one, folks, has already gone final. Hoax Bluff gets a 28-0 win over Plainview. That is Class 3A Region 6. Hoax Bluff 28, Plainview nothing. J.B. Pennington over Vinemont 41-6 in the fourth. It's Pisgah over Whitesburg Christian Academy in the fourth, 41-0. Those are about to go final, and we are expecting those to go final here very soon. I know it's 8:57, and you're thinking, why are we going to have final scores already this early? Well, a lot of teams, especially this time of year, they're going to get into that ground game, and they're going to run that ball. Let's see if we have any more finals. We do. We got Phillips over Vina tonight, 46-0. That's Phillips over Vina, 46-0. That is coming from Class 1A Region 8. So we're going to put 46 down for Phillips, and they're going to get the shutout win over Vina. So we're getting some finals in slowly tonight all across North Alabama. This is the North Alabama High School Football Scoreboard Show presented by Woody Anderson Ford. We do got another one. Brindley Mountain falls to Susan Moore tonight. That one is going to be a 71-0 win for Susan Moore over Brindley Mountain. I tell you what, Brindley Mountain had a good little run early this year, and we knew they were going to face some uphill battles along the way. The rest of the way, the schedule got a little tougher for Brindley Mountain, and indeed tonight it did, as they fall to Susan Moore, 71-0. So we're going to mark that one down in the books here as soon as I find where it goes. That is going to be obviously in Class 3A Region 7. We got okay. All right, so we're going to be hitting the airways very soon over here on 97.7 ESPN The Zone. Buckhorn in control over Mae Jemison. That is going to be a big win for the Bucks. They need that one for region standings, for playoff berths. Like I said, you're not going to clinch a playoff berth tonight. That's not going to happen. But you're going to put yourself in fine position to do so. I tell you what, though, let's get a break in. It's the top of the hour. Let's get a break. You're listening to the North Alabama High School Football Scoreboard Show on the Blitz.
Anderson Ford. Bobby White and his team take great pride in their service department, and you can see it the moment you walk into those beautiful new service lanes. And just like a championship team, they all work together to make sure your experience is second to none, whether you drive a Ford or not. Also, check out the gold certified pre-owned inventory at Woody Anderson Ford for great deals every day. Stop by and see them at Jordan and Sparkman or at Woody Anderson of Madison on Hughes Road, or visit WoodyAndersonFord.com.
Tom Abraham here for my friend Brian Hamaker and his team at North Alabama Mortgage. Look, buying a home is the biggest purchase you will make in your life, and it can be a bit intimidating, so you want people that can help walk you through the mortgage process and get you the best deal possible. That's what North Alabama Mortgage does, and they do it in Alabama, Tennessee, and Florida, from first-time purchases to refis, conventional, VA, FHA, and USDA loans. They have the solution at North Alabama Mortgage. Visit NorthAlabamaMortgage.com to learn more. That's NorthAlabamaMortgage.com.
Are you tired of chasing a roofing contractor to show up on time, or even show up at all? I'm Sam Fleming with Fleming Roofing and Restoration. Our motto at Fleming Roofing is we show up. Our goal at Fleming Roofing is to provide the reliable customer service that you deserve, and we have the resources to meet all of your roofing needs: residential, commercial, industrial, replacement, or repairs. We are manufacturer certified for roof coatings, single-ply membranes, and asphalt shingles. Whenever you need a roofing professional you can count on, call Fleming Roofing and Restoration. We are committed to finding the solution that meets your needs. We don't have quotas or heavy-handed sales tactics. Fleming Roofing, we have expert experience. We show up. Free estimates, residential, commercial, industrial, replacement, or repairs. Check us out at FlemingHSV.com. FlemingHSV.com. When you need a quick response, it's Fleming Roofing and Restoration. We show up.
Bailey Custom Boats. We knew our boats were special when we would stop at any outdoor store to stock up on supplies for a boat trip, only to come back out to the parking lot and see people standing on and around our boat and a confused sales rep telling them it's not for sale and they don't even have that type of boat. Fast forward a few years, and now you can buy your very own one-of-a-kind Bailey Custom Boat. We hand cut our wood from cypress we pull from the river in Mississippi. There's a lifetime warranty on the bill, faster and more maneuverable like a ski boat, and better fuel mileage than any pontoon on the market. With 350 horsepower, a Bailey Custom Boat will go 0 to 60 in about 6 seconds. And our custom boats are Coast Guard approved for offshore and virtually unsinkable. We'll be showcasing our custom boats at different lakes over the next few weeks. Find out where at BaileyCustomBoats.com, on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. We're taking orders now for 2023 delivery from April to May. You gotta pay to play. BaileyCustomBoats.com.
Hi, welcome back to the North Alabama High School Football Scoreboard Show. Scott Tyson in studio with you, of course, each and every Friday night. The North Alabama High School Football Scoreboard Show presented by Woody Anderson Ford will be with you until 11 o'clock tonight. We're going to be on the Blitz Sports Radio. And then after the conclusion of Buckhorn and Mae Jemison, we're going to be live on 97.7 ESPN The Zone. Let's run down some partials for you that we have going on right now. I tell you what, it is a huge night for high school football all across North Alabama. So let's get down to some scores, some partials. Russellville over Brewer right now in the fourth, 58-0. Russellville Golden Tigers, tell you what, they got off to a slow start in non-region play, but once region play has picked up, the Russellville Golden Tigers, boy, have they come alive. They are 3-0 to start region play tonight. There's actually 3 teams in Class 5A Region 8 undefeated: Russellville, Fairview, Ardmore. How will the night end? Will we have all three stay unbeaten? We'll find out. Colbert Heights over Elkmont, 28-0. It is Mars Hill over Colbert County, 35-0. And that is Mars Hill Bible we are talking about. Mars Hill Bible, the top-ranked team in Class 3A, 5-1 on the year. That one loss comes to Class 6A Coleman on the road, a game that Mars Hill Bible nearly pulled out in the end. Let's keep going down with some of these scores. Geraldine over Ohatchee, 28-0. Deschler has opened up the lead a little bit more on West Morgan. Remember, we took a live look in, and West Morgan was driving, throws an interception. Deschler capitalizes. It is now 21-6, Deschler over West Morgan. I imagine with a win there, Deschler should crank in to the top 10 in the Class 4A rankings. Sylvania all over Glencoe, 42-7. That one in the fourth. Pittsburgh, Pisgah, no problems with Whitesburg Christian Academy, 41-7 in the fourth. It is Hartselle and Muscle Shoals. This one still 16-14. Oh, man, this one is a good one. Let's see if we can go out to 100.1 FM WLAY for a live listen of Muscle Shoals and Hartselle.
It is going to be short. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Ball is at the 10. They need the 9 for a first down. Clock moving with 6 minutes left to play in the game. Trojans lead by 5. Fletcher straight ahead. I don't know.
He didn't get it.
Yeah, no, he's at the 10. He had to get the 9.
He's got to get to the 9.
And Clint, he's a full yard short.
Yeah, he did not get it. Yes, sir. At the 10, got a yard to go.
Big decision here by the Hartselle coaching staff now. They're going to keep the offense on the field.
We go under.
Quarterback's going out.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be a Wildcat formation with one of the Fletchers or Eli Tidwell. 5.5 to go in the game. 4th and 1 from the 10 for Hartselle. Straight ahead. Tidwell, I think the second push is going to get it. The far official is on the 10.
Yeah, but he can't see it.
Boy, if they mark it where this guy is,
the initial point of
Clint,
attack.
What do you got?
Let me tell you, it's going to be. They've got to measure this. They're right on. I don't think they got it. They've got to measure.
Wow, what a huge spot this is going to be.
Huge.
I think they stopped him after I think his momentum, he got stopped, and I think that's where they put the ball.
I think they blew the whistle.
Yes, they did, yeah.
And then after the whistle, the pile kept moving, and that's what Hartselle's disappointed in, and I don't think he got it.
It's going to be real close, guys. Here we go.
Come on, chain. We need a couple of extra links in that chain.
Stretch
No, he didn't get it. Well,
I don't know.
Hold on.
Yeah, he got it.
Oh, wow. By the nose of the football. Yeah. Yeah, now this guy on the near side, he was in between the 9 and the 10, and the ball is fully on the 9-yard line. So Trojans got to get a stop here. It's first and goal.
Got to come up big here.
From the 9. 19-14. Trojans lead by 5. Hartselle threatening to take the lead here. From the Trojan 9. Quarterback. Keeper. Goes right. Gets into the end zone. And that's got to be a penalty. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, the touchdown will count. And just an unexcusable penalty by their quarterback to spike the football after the score. And the Trojans will take that on the kickoff. Unbelievable.
Hartselle finds the end zone there, but as you heard, an unsportsmanlike penalty. That'll come back on the kickoff. But Hartselle taking the lead late over Muscle Shoals. We'll keep looking in on that game as well. That game is on WLAY 100.1 over in the Shoals. We mentioned we've got other games to get to. We have not heard from Mars Hill Bible We have not checked in on Sheffield or Cherokee tonight as well. So let's check in on, I believe, this one here is going to be Mars Hill Bible and Colbert County, courtesy of the Bull, 94-9.
Didn't get alligator arms and missed the pass. Hung in there tough, caught the ball, and makes this a little bit shorter of a punt.
So completed pass, and now Kennedy will back up to his 32, kick it from the 35 down to Berryman, and looks like that's going to be Micah McCoy. And Chandler Wilbanks is going to down it inside the 10 at the 9 with 3:04 left to play. It will be Mars Hill 35, Colbert County 0 with just over 3 minutes left to play.
Yeah, and this is, I expect Colbert County to come out right here, maybe try to throw a few passes right here. But if I'm Colbert County, if I'm Coach Hanna, I'm trying to figure out a way to get some positive momentum for next week. You had a tough loss to Deschler last week. You can tell there's probably a little bit of carryover into this week from that loss, a little bit of a letdown. And as a result, if I'm Coach Hanna, I'm trying to use these last 3 minutes to.
All right, that was Mars Hill Bible and Colbert County, courtesy of the Bull, 94-9. Folks, we just love doing this. We love doing live look-ins. I told you we had 7 of them, and we have hit 5, 6 of them tonight. The one that we have not gotten a chance to listen to tonight is My 101.5. They have Sheffield at Cherokee this evening. Let's take a live listen.
George's Steak Pit open to.
All right, they are in commercial there, so we're going to come back to them a little bit later. Coming up in just a few minutes, we're going to be switching over to 97.7 ESPN The Zone as Buckhorn and Mae Jemison are about to go final. So we'll check in on that one here in just a little bit. Madison Academy, the Mustangs, they should have already gone final. I believe they get their win over Asbury tonight. Randolph has gone final as well. The Raiders getting a 45-0 win. Fife, a 61-0 winner tonight over Collinsville. Susan Moore, a 71-0 winner tonight over Brindley Mountain. It is Hoax Bluff shutting out Plainview tonight, 28-0. And J.B. Pennington over Vinemont, 41-6. So those are some of the finals that have already come across the North Alabama High School Football Scoreboard Show desk. As again, we've got our slew of interns running around tonight, helping us out, making everything possible here. Other finals that we have, it is Buckhorn over Mae Jemison. That is a big one for the Bucks. They get a win, 58-12. Arab, they are a winner tonight over Crossville. So let's pencil in the Arab Knights victorious, 48-7. Arab comes away your winner. We mentioned J.B. Pennington a winner. It is, we got a Tennessee score as well. West Point, oh no, my bad. This is right here, right in our backyard. West Point, a 14-7 winner over Lawrence County. So we're going to mark West Point in there. Winners tonight. They're a 14-7 winner. Let's see where we got them slated here on the big board. All right, let's put that one in the books. We also have some more finals rolling in as well. We mentioned the Fife score. Pisgah, they are a 41-7 winner over Whitesburg Christian Academy. So we mark that one down for Pisgah. That is a 41-7 win. Locust Fork, they are a 21-14 winner over Pleasant Valley. So we'll mark them down in the column. Got a lot of scores kind of trickling in here, and this is always the fun part of the night because this is where things get really exciting, things move fast, And once we get into all this, we will start breaking down region standings. We will start breaking down playoff standings, who is doing what and who is close to where, as the night kind of wears on here on the North Alabama High School Football Scoreboard Show. Hey, how about Leeds? They're a 24-6 winner over Southside. Leeds gets a win, and it's Geraldine shutting out Ohatchee 28-0. So Leeds gets a win. Geraldine gets a win as well, a 28-0 win over Ohatchee. In just a few seconds, we're going to get our final break in here before we join everybody on 97.7 ESPN The Zone as the North Alabama High School Football Scoreboard Show. I tell you what, let's get that break in, and then we will join us all together.
Tom Luganbill here for my friends at Woody Anderson Ford. Bobby White and his team take great pride in their service department, and you can see it the moment you walk into those beautiful new service lanes. And just like a championship team, they all work together to make sure your experience is second to none, whether you drive a Ford or not. Also, check out the gold certified pre-owned inventory at Woody Anderson Ford for great deals every day. Stop by and see them at Jordan and Sparkman or at Woody Anderson of Madison on Hughes Road, or visit WoodyAndersonFord.com.
Hi, everybody. Eli Gold here. Right now, indoor air quality occupies top-of-mind awareness for families and business owners. Rick Smith and the trusted professionals at Environmental Comfort Systems can take care of your indoor air quality concerns with their state-of-the-art indoor air quality solutions. Environmental Comfort's indoor air quality systems remove 99.9% of airborne contaminants so you and your family can breathe clean, fresh air. If anyone in your family suffers from allergies, or if you just want the security of knowing the air you breathe inside your home is free from viruses, bacteria, pet dander, dust, and odors, Environmental Comfort Systems are the professionals to call. Environmental Comfort also carries state-of-the-art, high-efficiency comfort systems that increase home comfort, keep humidity in check, and help you save money on your energy bills. Give my friend Rick a call or visit them online at envcomfort.com and breathe cleaner air today. Environmental Comfort Systems, Alabama license number 92314.
For 50 years, our mission, do the right thing and make long-term decisions. We value our customers, and we invest in supporting you. We use our own technologies to automate, to provide you the best support possible. And we have the strongest guarantees in the industry. I just can't tell you I'm going to provide you great support. I have to prove it to you with my actions.
By now, you know that sound. It's the sound of the Home Depot. But what about those sounds? Those are the sounds of ice from LG's exclusive slow-melting craft ice for better-tasting drinks, making this the sound of savings on top brand appliances. The Home Depot. How doers get more done. Final days get up to 25% off, plus $750 instant savings on select LG appliances through July 13th. Valid June 22nd through July 13th, U.S. only. Gas range extra. See store for details.
YKTA wants you to join their team. YKTA is currently adding machine maintenance and die maintenance positions to their fast-growing company. YKTA has new improved work schedules with built-in days off. Pay range is $25 to $33 based on experience and additional shift differential. And YKTA has opportunities for increased pay above top range through advanced skills training. Apply today at yktal.com/careers. YKTA is an equal opportunity employer.
Tom Luganbill here for my friends at Woody Anderson Ford. Bobby White and his team take great pride in their service department, and you can see it the moment you walk into those beautiful new service lanes. And just like a championship team, they all work together to make sure your experience is second to none, whether you drive a Ford or not. Also, check out the gold certified pre-owned inventory at Woody Anderson Ford for great deals every day. Stop by and see them at Jordan and Sparkman or at Woody Anderson of Madison on Hughes Road, or visit WoodyAndersonFord.com.
Welcome to the North Alabama Friday Night Scoreboard Show, presented by Woody Anderson Ford, with your host, Scott Tyson. Call into the Neighbors Wealth Management Hotline now, 256-576-4977. That's 256-576-4977. Now, here's Scott.
And welcome into what is a fantastic night for high school football all across North Alabama. We have got plenty of games. I'm sorry for that pause right there because I am literally checking scores every second. It has just been a fantastic night, and we have got a huge set of eyeballs from our North Alabama High School Football Scoreboard Show help desk. The news desk is all over this Bob Jones and Florence game going on at Madison City School Stadium. Here's how it has unfolded so far. Florence jumped out to a 28-0 lead. Bob Jones then would score the next 28 points to tie it up at 28. But with 9:46, it's just about under 8.5 minutes now left, Florence has put a touchdown on the board. They now lead 35-28. That is a huge Class 7A Region 4 showdown. And right now, Florence holding on to a 35-28 lead in the third. So we will keep you updated as we go along throughout the night on that one. That one is over at Madison City School Stadium. That is how we get you going right out of the gates here on the North Alabama High School Football Scoreboard Show. We have got some final scores for you. Here's what we have real fast. Buckhorn a winner tonight over May Jemison. That's a Class 6A Region 8 game. Class 6A Region 7. Decatur, we assume. I have not seen this one officially final. Is it a final 50-0 Decatur over Columbia? Was that the final that we have there? Is that what we have? Okay, 50-0 is the final that we have. Other finals that we have from tonight, Class 5A Region 7, Arab, a 48-7 winner over Crossville. That is a huge win for the Arab Knights. They came into the night perfect in Class 5A Region 7, a perfect 3-0 in region play. That is big because Gunnersville tripped up last night by Scottsboro. So right now, Arab is in the clubhouse as your Class 5A Region 7 leader. They are 4-0 now in region play, with Gunnersville getting beat by Scottsboro last night. It does put a logjam in there right behind the Knights. Gunnersville 3-1, Scottsboro 2-1. Now Sardis, Boaz, Douglas, and Crossville all in action tonight as well. So we will follow the trail on that one. Crossville, though, with the loss tonight to Arab, they fall 0-4 in region play. So right now, it's Arab, Gunnersville, Scottsboro. Those are your top three. It is Sardis taking on Douglas tonight. We will let you know how that one came out because that is big. So if Sardis wants to stay in that hunt for that fourth and final playoff spot, they need a win. A win tonight by Douglas would keep them in the hunt for a playoff berth. Okay, so what are the finals that we have? In Class 4A Region 7, we got Brooks. They're a winner tonight over East Lawrence. The big one had Deschler and West Morgan squaring off. Deschler came in a perfect 3-0 in Class 4A Region 7. West Morgan came in a perfect 3-0 in Region 7. Deschler tonight grabs that 21-6 win. They move to 4-0 in Class 4A Region 7. West Morgan falls to 3-1. So other games that we're going to pay attention to in Class 4A Region 7 is Wilson at West Limestone. We're going to pay attention to that one as well because a win by West Limestone would move them to a 2-2 mark. If Wilson got the win, then Wilson is going to get their first region win of the year. We mentioned Brooks, a 59-14 winner over East Lawrence. So Brooks evens their region mark at 2-2 in region play, and East Lawrence falls to 0-4 in region play. So right now that Class 4A Region 7 is a scramble. Deschler right now out in front. They're 4-0. West Morgan 3-1. Rogers 2-1. Central Florence 2-1. West Limestone, gonna wait on that Wilson game. That is huge. So we will update you on that one as the night rolls along. Other finals, Randolph, a 45-0 winner over Madison County, and that win is a historic win or a big win because head coach David Lloyd becomes the winningest coach in Randolph football history. He notches his 20th win as the Randolph Raider head coach, and that gives head coach David Lloyd the mark as the winningest football coach in Randolph football history. Keep in mind, the Randolph program, the first year that they came back was 2005. Kurt Page, the first head coach, as they reestablished that program. And then it was Brian Case. You had John Anderson serving as the coach for a little bit. You had Jeremy Matthews. You had Eddie Guth, who was there from 2012 to 2014. Nick Flanagan had the mark. He was 19-14 from 2015 to 2017 as the Randolph Raider head coach. And then Blake Killen was 18-19. David Lloyd notches that 20th win. He is now 20-9 all-time as the Randolph Raider head coach, had taken over that program in 2020. We continue on with the finals that we have for you this evening, and our scoreboard staff, they are writing finals down left and right. Right now we've got Class 3A scores. We got some J.B. Pennington over Vinemont. That's 3A Region 7. That is a final. Susan Moore over Brindley Mountain, 71-0. Hoax Bluff over Plainview, 28-0. Geraldine over Ohatchee, 28-0. Of course, those are Class 3A Region 6 scores. Class 2A Region 7, it's Pisgah over Whitesburg Christian Academy, 41-7. Fife over Collinsville, 61-0. Class 1A Region 8, it's Phillips over Vina, 46-0. Those are the final scores that we have for you in the books. Now, I know more are coming in left and right. Let's see what other final scores we can put out there for you this evening. All right, as we keep it going, let's see here. What other finals have we not been able to get out there on the board? Russellville, the Golden Tigers of Russellville, they are victorious tonight. They shut out Brewer 58-0. So we mark that one in the column. Fairview, the Aggies, they are winners tonight over Ardmore. That one going the way of Fairview, 42-12. So we mark Fairview a winner over Ardmore tonight. Again, 42-12. We mark that one in the books. Other finals that we're just kind of rolling along here for you. New Hope, the Indians, they get a win tonight. How about that? 14-0. So congratulations to New Hope and Tyler Johnson. They are a 14-0 winner over North Jackson. That is a big game as far as the playoffs are going to go. So congratulations there. All right, I'm marking some scores down in the column here. This is how we do this, the live show. We love just to throw scores out there all night long and mark them in our books. All right, it is Colbert Heights. The Colbert Heights Wildcats. They are winners tonight over Elkmont. Colbert Heights gets the win, 28-8 over Elkmont. 28-8. Colbert Heights over Elkmont. As we continue on, course, this is the North Alabama High School Football Scoreboard Show presented by Woody Anderson Ford. We keep moving along. It is Meek over Addison, 44-24. Meek gets that win tonight over Addison. Let's see if we can put that one down there. That is Class 1A Region 8. So 44-24. It is Etowah. The Blue Devils of Etowah taking on Aniana tonight. And it, of course, this one's going to go in the favor of Etowah. Etowah gets that 31-7 win over Aniana. A Tennessee score has just come in. Marion County over Tellico Plains, 62-14. Other final scores kind of scrolling along. It is Good Hope over Hanceville, 26-20. So, Good Hope gets that win tonight. It is 9:30 here on the North Alabama High School Football Scoreboard Show. I tell you what, we have been at it now for a little bit. Let's get that first break in. Of course, you are listening to us on 97.7 ESPN The Zone, 100.1 FM WLAY, and 105.9 WKLS in Gaston and Anniston. It is the North Alabama High School Football Scoreboard Show presented by Woody Anderson Ford.
Do you know that your car or truck or SUV may be worth up to 30 or 40% more than it was last year? It's true. Bobby White back again for Woody Anderson Ford, and now is the perfect time to trade in, trade up to a gold certified or blue certified pre-owned car, truck, SUV, or crossover. While our new vehicle inventory continues to build back, our Ford Blue Advantage certified pre-owned vehicles are nearing 100 models to choose from, and a good variety too. Woody Anderson Ford Gold certified vehicles are 6 years or younger with less than 80,000 miles and have passed 172-point inspection by factory certified technicians. They have a 14-day, 1,000-mile money-back guarantee, a great comprehensive limited warranty, 24-hour roadside assistance, and go home with full tank of gas and a fresh oil change. Get nearly a new ride and none of the worries. Woody Anderson Ford, Jordan at Sparkman. Hope to see you soon.
Not looking or feeling your best? No energy for the things you like to do? Ready to look and feel younger? Make your appointment at Advanced Life Clinic, one of the region's foremost destinations for patients interested in looking and feeling their best. Specializing in advanced laser treatments and weight loss, male and female rejuvenation to offset the effects of aging, and more. See how Advanced Life Clinic can help you enjoy your life again. Call 256-882-6555 or log on advancedlifeclinic.com.
TOC Sports has been there for you. Now, you're probably asking yourself, what does that mean? It means for more than 20 years, Alabama's largest orthopedic group has been there providing coverage and care to more schools and student athletes in the Tennessee Valley than any other group. It means whether you are the star football player, the all-region volleyball ace, or someone who hurt their knee in a weekend pickup basketball game, TOC Sports physicians are proud to have the opportunity to care for all your orthopedic needs. It means for parents, coaches, athletes, desk jockeys, or even weekend warriors, TOC Sports physicians continue to meet and exceed the orthopedic and sports medicine needs of our community. But most importantly, during these challenging times, we're here for you now and will continue to be here. So as long as there are players on the field, games to be played, and contests to be won, the orthopedic specialists from TOC Sports will be ready to help. We don't know what the future holds, but you can count on the TOC Sports team to stay committed to you so you can stay in the game. Call 256-539-2728 today and ask to see a TOC Sports physician. Check them out online, also Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
What's better than Valley Equipment Rental? 2 Valley Equipment Rentals, and that's just what we have now. The original on the South Memorial Parkway between Drake and Airport Road, and their second location on North Memorial Parkway just north of Winchester Road. Valley Equipment is locally owned and has more skid steers, excavators, and lifts than anyone in the area, plus all the small tools that you need to get the job done like a pro. And if you are a pro, you need to check out the new North location now because Valley Equipment has what you need. Learn more at valleyequipmentrents.com.
What can you expect when you shop for a firearm at Bullet & Barrel? Expect great prices. We specialize in quality over quantity. Expect great service. Our professional sales staff is never pushy. We won't talk you into something that doesn't fit your needs. You have the right to make a smart, informed decision. Expect Bullet and Barrel, Alabama's only 5-star indoor shooting range, to support you after the sale. Bullet and Barrel, 3252 Lehman Ferry Road. Like or follow us on Facebook. Come see us soon.
Hi, everybody. Eli Gold here. If you know me, you know I've been around a whole lot of championship teams. Well, there's one championship team in North Alabama I want to make sure you know about. The trusted professionals at Environmental Comfort Systems. Rick Smith and his team provide the best in air conditioning solutions, so even on the hottest days, you'll be cool. Give Rick a call or visit them online at envcomfort.com and see how cool you can be. Environmental Comfort Systems. Alabama license number 92314.
Live local shows.
Hello.
Live local play-by-play.
Oh, now's a good time to check the radio.
Plus, the power of ESPN Radio. It's all right here. 97.7 ESPN The Zone.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the North Alabama High School Football Scoreboard Show, presented by Woody Anderson Ford, and the final scores keep rolling in. I mean, they keep rolling in. During that commercial break, I think we were filling in the gaps because we've got a lot of great ones to get to. Let's get you into what we have right now in Class 7A.
Class 7A scores.
We got a pair of final scores in. We got one from last night and one from tonight. We got another one that is in the fourth quarter, and it is entertaining. That is Florence and Bob Jones. Right now in the fourth, Bob Jones trailing Florence, or Florence leading Bob Jones 35-28. Now, just a couple minutes ago, Bob Jones had the ball on the Florence 44. They were driving with just under 3 minutes left. We'll keep you updated on this one. The final that we have, it is homecoming, it is homecoming for the Austin Black Bears tonight. They get a shutout win over the Grissom Tigers, 22-0. That is huge because the Austin Black Bears now move to 4-0 in Class 7A Region 4. That Florence-Bob Jones game tonight is a monster game in the standings. The winner of that game will move to 3-1 in region play. The other biggie tonight, Sparkman and James Clemens. Sparkman started the night 2-1 in Class 7A Region 4. James Clemens came in 1-2. Their lone win came against Huntsville. Huntsville is already in the clubhouse at 3-1, virtue of their win last night against Albertville. So at the end of the night, we are going to have two teams at a 3-1 mark. We're going to have one team 4-0. That 4-0 team is the Austin Black Bears. So a huge Class 7A showdown looms on the horizon. I feel it. All right, let's dip in to some Class 6A scores.
Class 6A scores.
We start with Class 6A Region 8. At the start of the night, Hazel Green and Gadsden City start of the night tied atop the region standings at a 2-0 mark. Just so happens that both of them playing each other this evening. We don't have a final yet, I don't believe, on the Hazel Green Gadsden City game. Do we have a final on that one? No, not yet. Okay. Doesn't mean we don't have it. May not be final yet. So we're going to keep an eye on that one because the winner of that one obviously takes the inside track to that region title. Now, Fort Payne. The Wildcats, they get the best of Lee tonight, 56-12. So if we improve Fort Payne's standings, they move to 2-1. Lee falls to 1-2. That was a big one. Both teams came in at the 1-1 mark in region play. Remember, only 4 teams are going to make it into the playoffs. Buckhorn and Mae Jemison, both needing region wins. Both came in winless, 0-2 in region play. At the end of the night, the Buckhorn Bucks moved to 1-2 in region play, courtesy of their 58-12 win over Mae Jemison. So, barring the Hazel Green-Gadsden City game. Now, the last time we checked, Gadsden City was in control of that one. So, right now, at the end of the night, one team will have that one loss. So you're going to have Fort Payne and either Hazel Green or Gadsden City sitting there at 2-1. They're going to be, that's 1, 2. Fort Payne will be 3. It's going to come down to, more than likely, Lee and Buckhorn for that 4th and final playoff spot. So let's look at let's go inside the numbers here just for a second. We're going to hit the pause on these scores. We're going to get to the scores. I promise. But I want to go inside the numbers here on the Lee General and Buckhorn series. I want to see when this one is going to be going on here. We got Lee of Huntsville and Buckhorn. All right. So next week, oh my goodness. Next week it goes down. It is going to be Lee and Buckhorn. That game right there could decide who gets that 4th and final playoff spot in Class 6A Region 8. Now, there's still a lot of football to be played after next week, but it's going to go down to it. We have just gotten one of the big finals in that we have been trying to keep track of all night, and that is in Class 6A Region 7. We have a winner between Hartselle and Muscle Shoals. Folks, this one was a top 10 showdown in Class 6A. 6th-ranked Hartselle on the road. 8th-ranked Muscle Shoals. And, folks, this one lived up to the billing. Hartselle finds the end zone late. They get the win 29-26 over Muscle Shoals. That is your final. So that is from Class 6A Region 7. So if we move the marker there, Hartselle improves to 3-0. Decatur, they move to 3-0 tonight. Muscle Shoals falls to 2-1. Now we're just waiting on that Coleman-Athens score to fill you in, because both of those teams came in tonight winless in region play. So at the end of the night, you got Hartselle and Decatur. Perfect. 3-0 in Class 6A Region 7. Muscle Shoals, they're right there at 2-1. And I tell you what, this region race is far from over, because this is what the Decatur Red Raiders have in store for them over the next 2 weeks. I say the race is far from over because next week, Muscle Shoals, stinging from that loss tonight, that 3-point loss to Hartselle, 29-26, they will travel to take on the Decatur Red Raiders. And then the next week, Decatur will travel to take on Hartselle. So this region race is far from over. It is just getting interesting in Class 6A Region 7. Class 6A Region 6, Oxford, they are a 38-13 winner over Pell City tonight. So those are some of your Class 6A scores. Let's bounce into Class 5A.
Class 5A scores.
All right, Class 5A Region 8 we go. Russellville, Fairview, Ardmore, all three. The Golden Tigers, the Aggies, the Tigers of Ardmore, all of them entering the night with an unblemished mark in region play. It is Russellville coming out victorious tonight over Brewer. So Russellville moves to 4-0 in region play. The Brewer Patriots, by the way, not having a shabby season at all. Good season for the Patriots. They fall to 2-2 in region play. West Point over Lawrence County tonight. So West Point gets their first region win of the year as they move to 1-2. Lawrence County falls to 0-3, and it is Fairview knocking off Ardmore 42-12. So the Aggies move to 3-0, and the Ardmore Tigers fall to 2-1. So at the end of the night, this is how your Class 5A Region 8 standings look. Russellville and Fairview, a perfect play in region. Russellville 4-0, Fairview 3-0. Ardmore falls to 2-1, Brewer 2-2. So if tonight was the night that we said, okay, tonight's the final night of region play, Brewer would be in there. Brewer would be in the playoffs if tonight was the night. But still, a lot of football left to be played. It said you can't win a region title tonight, but you definitely can put yourself in contention for one of those 4 region spots. What lies ahead for Brewer? Well, next week they do have Fairview, and then they will finish off region play with a game on the 21st of October against West Point. So Brewer still has a shot to find the playoffs. So what was Russellville and Fairview, though? When can we expect that? And for all intents and purposes, that could be your region title championship game. That'll come on the 21st of October as Russellville will travel to take on Fairview. All right, we continue on with some more Class 5A scores. Class 5A Region 7. It is Arab, a 48-7 winner over Crossville. Still waiting to get that Sardis Douglas score. It is Scottsboro 17, Gunnersville 14. That one was played on Thursday night. Folks, that was a huge ball game there. We're going to break down that 5A Region 7 standings for you here in just a little bit. Class 5A Region 6, Southside Gaston and Leeds. That one goes the way of Leeds, and we'll get back to 5A Region 6 because we want to go inside the numbers there as the night progresses. All right, let's go into some Class 4A scores.
Class 4A scores.
All right, we go with Class 4A Region 8, New Hope, the Indians, Tyler Johnson and head coach and company. They're a 14-0 winner tonight over North Jackson. We're going to break that region down here in just a little bit. Randolph, they shut out Madison County tonight, 45-0. And still waiting for that Priceville St. John Paul II. Stafford, we got a score on that one yet by chance? Priceville St. John Paul II. Curious on how that one. I knew Priceville had the lead. Did they hold on? All right, 55-10. St. John Paul II gets the win over Priceville. That is big. Folks, that is huge because Randolph's in the clubhouse. They got that win tonight. By the way, David Lloyd's 20th win as head coach. We talked about that. Priceville gets the win tonight over St. John Paul II, 55-10. Why is that big? Because that does keep Priceville and Randolph on pace to meet for the region championship. Both teams 4-0 in region play. So we are keeping an eye on that Westminster Christian Academy game because Madison County falls tonight. They fall to 2-2 in region play. New Hope and Tyler Johnson with the win. They move to 2-2 in region play. North Jackson falls to 1-3. St. John Paul II still trying to find that first region win. So that leaves Westminster Christian Academy and DAR as the one scorer there in Class 4A Region 8 that we're looking for. And that's a big one because if Westminster able to find a way to come out on top tonight, Westminster would move to 3-1. They'd be sitting right behind Priceville and Randolph in those region standings. All right, we now slip in to Class 4A. Want to go into Class 4A Region 7. Brooks, a 59-14 winner over East Lawrence. Deschler, they're a winner tonight over West Morgan, 21-6. Have we got an eyeballs on the Wilson West Limestone final? Class 4A Region 7. Have we seen a final come across on that one? Last time I checked, I knew it was getting close. Yeah, I had eyeballs on that one. I knew that one was close. I wanted to make sure we got that final in there as well. So West Limestone, they're victorious tonight over Wilson, 34-26. And we're going to break all that one down. I'm trying to get all the numbers as we go. Rogers Central Florence, have we seen that one? Rogers came in tonight 2-1 in region play. Central Florence 2-1 in region play. Have we seen a final from that one? Rogers and Central Florence. It's going to be our Class 4A Region 7. Okay, I don't think we've got Rogers, a 41-21 winner tonight over Central Florence. We'll fill in those region standings. All right, Class 4A Region 6. It's Etowah over Aniana tonight, 31-7. Good Hope over Hansville, 26-20. Have we seen Fultondale and Asheville come across? No? All right, so we're going to put the staff on that one. Class 4A Region 5. Got a lot of great games. Hamilton at Curry tonight. Cordova at Dora. We got Haleyville and Oak Grove. Corner and Northside. We're going to get you finals from that region here in just a second. Class 3A Region 8. Let's get into Class 3A.
Class 3A scores.
All right, Class 3A Region 8. Lauderdale County, a 36-12 winner over Phil Campbell tonight. Marsville Bible, they are your top-ranked team in Class 3A. They were tangling with Colbert County. Have we seen a final on the Marsville Bible score? The Panthers. All right, Colbert Heights over Elkmont. We're working on that one. Colbert Heights over Elkmont, 28-8. JB Pennington, a 41-6 winner over Vinemont. It's Susan Moore shutting out Brindley Mountain. And in a game that we did here on 97.7 ESPN The Zone, Madison Academy and Asbury. What was that final on Madison Academy and Asbury? All right, Madison Academy, the Mustangs, they shut out Asbury tonight, 56-0. All right, Class 3A. Now, there is a non-region game going on in Class 3A Region 7. Danville and Pike Liberal Arts. That's a non-region game. We'll get you a final there. Class 3A Region 6, Hoax Bluff over Plainview, 28-0. It is Glencoe shutting out Sylvania, 28-0. Geraldine shutting out Ohatchee, 28-0. All right, Class 3A Region 4. Man, Randolph County entertaining Sacs, Childersburg, Walter Wellborn, Dadeville, Beulah. We're keeping an eye on all of that region as well. Class 2A, let's go to Class 2A Region 8, Tanner and Hatton.
Class 2A scores.
Yeah, so I'm so excited tonight. I'm just going over these scores. Tanner, Hatton, Tharptown, Red Bay, Lexington, Falkville. We're keeping an eye on all of those games. Class 2A Region 7, it's Pisgah over Whitesburg Christian Academy, 41-7. Fife shutting out Collinsville, 61-0. Do we have any of those Class 2A Region 8 scores in the books yet? Have any of them come across the final line? All right, we're going to keep working on those. Class 2A Region 6, Gaston over Holly Pond, 28-26. Oh, my goodness, that was a fantastic ball game. Gaston at home. I mean, that one, if you were at that one tonight, that one had all of the excitement. Class 1A scores.
Class 1A scores.
All right, Class 1A Region 8, Phillips over Vina, 46-0. It was Meek over Addison, 44-24. Class 1A Region 7, Galesville over Woodville, 54-6. So we are filling in scores rapidly all night long here on the North Alabama High School Football Scoreboard Show. The finals just keep coming in, and we keep. Okay, we do have another 1A score for you. It is Appalachian. They're going to eke one out over Decatur Heritage. The final there, 16-12. That's Class 1A Region 7. All right, moving right along here. We wanted to check in on Class 2A Region 8, seeing if we have, and it is Pike Liberal Arts. We mentioned that it is a non-region game. Pike Liberal Arts does get the shutout win tonight over Danville. That one being 32-0. All right. We are just about there. It's 9:54. Hey, if you want to join the North Alabama High School Football Scoreboard Show, you can give us a call on the North Alabama High School Football Scoreboard Show hotline. That number all night long is 256-576-4977. You can join the conversation if you would like. Want to appreciate everybody for joining us on 97.7 ESPN The Zone over in Huntsville. It is 100.1 FM WLAY in Florence, Muscle Shoals, and our good friends at 105.9 WKLS in Gadsden and Anniston. Want to thank you for joining us as well. I mentioned that I was looking for some Class 2A Region 8 scores, and I've got one for you. The Hatton Hornets. They are victorious tonight over the Tanner Rattlers. That one going to be 50-13. So Hatton notches a big win. We're still trying to find that Red Bay Tharptown, Falkville, Lexington scores. All right, what's that Red Bay score? 54-14. So Red Bay, they are victorious tonight. Now we're just trying to keep an eye on that Falkville, Lexington score. Oh, my goodness. We've had some fantastic ball games going on tonight all across North Alabama. We could not have asked for a better weather. I know we've got a lot of homecomings going on across North Alabama, so if your school was celebrating homecoming tonight, happy homecoming to your score. The last score that we had was Lexington 40, Falkville 33. That one's in the fourth quarter. So that one's a very close ball game. That's why we probably don't have that score yet, because it probably has not gone final. And we're keeping an eye on that one. Let's see if we have some more scores for you. I'm really intrigued. Want to see if we can give you an update on the Florence-Bob Jones game. That one, remember, Bob Jones trailed 28-0. A field goal is blocked. Bob Jones comes back from a 28-point deficit. They drop a tough one tonight to Florence. Bob Jones, I believe, had a field goal to tie it. That was blocked. Florence able to escape tonight, 38-35 over Bob Jones. All right, as we say each and every Friday, gotta put 60 minutes on the clock. When we come back, we're going to count it down on the North Alabama High School Football Scoreboard Show presented by Woody Anderson Ford.
You know that your car or truck or SUV may be worth up to 30 or 40% more than it was last year? It's true. Bobby White back again for Woody Anderson Ford, and now is the perfect time to trade in and trade up to a gold certified or blue certified pre-owned car, truck, SUV, or crossover. While our new vehicle inventory continues to build back, our Ford Blue Advantage certified pre-owned vehicles are nearing 100 models to choose from, and a good variety too. Woody Anderson Ford Gold certified vehicles are 6 years or younger with less than 80,000 miles and have passed 172-point inspection by factory certified technicians. They have a 14-day, 1,000-mile money-back guarantee, a great comprehensive limited warranty, 24-hour roadside assistance, and go home with full tank of gas and a fresh oil change. Get nearly a new ride and none of the worries. Woody Anderson Ford, Jordan Spartman. Hope to see you soon.
This is Wes Neighbors talking to Chris Haygood of Bob Wallace Appliance. Chris, what sets you apart from other appliance dealerships?
Wes, these appliances are going into the most used room in your house, your kitchen. The way we have these appliances displayed, it's easy for you to visualize how they'll look in your home. Wes, what sets us apart is the people. They're well trained. In fact, they live and breathe these appliances. And if you need service, you'll really appreciate our parts department.
Contact Bob Wallace Appliance at 256-533-2121.
Tom Abraham here for my friend Brian Hamaker and his team at North Alabama Mortgage. Look, buying a home is the biggest purchase you will make in your life, and it can be a bit intimidating, so you want people that can help walk you through the mortgage process and get you the best deal possible. That's what North Alabama Mortgage does, and they do it in Alabama, Tennessee, and Florida, from first-time purchases to refis, conventional, VA, FHA, and USDA loans. They have the solution at North Alabama Mortgage. Visit NorthAlabamaMortgage.com to learn more. That's North Alabama Mortgage.
WZZN, Union Grove, Huntsville, Alabama. 97.7 ESPN, The Zone. Welcome to the North Alabama Friday Night Scoreboard Show, presented by Woody Anderson Ford, with your host, Scott Tyson. Call into the Neighbors Wealth Management Hotline now, 256-576-4977. That's 256-576-4977. Now, here's Scott.
Indeed. Welcome back to the North Alabama High School Football Scoreboard Show, presented by Woody Anderson Ford. That is the name of the show. That is how we bring it to you each and every Friday. The North Alabama High School Football Scoreboard Show, presented by Woody Anderson Ford. If you're in Huntsville, the next time you're in Huntsville, make sure you cruise on down Jordan Lane. Make sure you stop in. Say hi to everybody at Woody Anderson Ford and let them know just how much you appreciate the North Alabama High School Football Scoreboard Show, which you can hear each and every Friday night on 97.7 ESPN, The Zone, for our friends over in Huntsville, 100.1 FM WLAY in Florence and Muscle Shoals, and our very good friends 105.9 WKLS in Gadsden and Anniston. We appreciate you for tuning in tonight. And the one final score that we are looking for in Class 7A, that is the James Clemens and Sparkman game. That is the one game that we are trying to keep an eye out. We've got one. What do we have? James Clemens victorious tonight over Sparkman, 41-17. All right, what is the Coleman Athens final? Who wins? All right, Coleman victorious, 35-23. All right, so let's start with that Class 7A Region 4 real fast, because here is why I want to bring that one up. Because Sparkman now falls to 2-2 in region play. Florence, with their win tonight over Bob Jones, moves to 3-1. Bob Jones falls to 2-2. So right now, as we head into the new week, Austin is your Class 7A Region 4 leader. They are a perfect 4-0 in region play. Right behind them, you got two teams at 3-1. The Florence Falcons and the Huntsville Crimson Panthers both fall into 3-1. And then you have a pair of teams, Bob Jones and Sparkman, at 2-2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams. James Clemens in there at 2-2. Only 4 teams are going to get in to the playoffs. So that is a log jam in Class 7A Region 4. Your other scores tonight in that region: Florence, a 38-35 winner over Bob Jones. Austin shuts out Grissom 22-0. And Huntsville gets a 34-7 win over Albertville last night. So those are your scores in Class 7A Region 4. All right, let's get into Class 6A.
Class 6A scores.
All right, Gadsden City, we mentioned how big that game was. Gadsden City came into Class 6A Region 8, tied with Hazel Green atop the region standings, both of them came in perfect, 2-0 in region play. Only one could leave region play tonight, still perfect, and that would be the Gadsden City Titans. How about this? 37-7 winners tonight over Hazel Green. So that means Gadsden City now leads with a perfect 3-0 mark in region play. That also leaves Hazel Green and Fort Payne 2-1 in region play. So right there are 3 of the 4 potential playoff teams. We need one more, and we're going to get that in the next 3 weeks. Lee and Buckhorn. Buckhorn, they are a winner tonight over Mae Jemison, 58-12. Fort Payne, a 56-12 winner over Lee. That means you have Fort Payne 2-1, Hazel Green 2-1, and then you have Lee and Buckhorn. They're at 1-2 in region play. So Buckhorn and Lee, looks like the winner there will take the clear inside track to getting that 4th and final playoff spot in Class 6A Region 8. How about Class 6A Region 7? Plenty of eyeballs on that one tonight. It just went final a few minutes ago. Coleman victorious over Athens tonight, 35-23. That was the one score that we were waiting to see. The reason why both teams came in tonight 0-2 in region play. Coleman moves to 1-2. Athens falls to 0-3 in region play. So this is how Class 6A Region 7 stacks up at the end of night. Hartselle and Decatur both 3-0. Hartselle, a 29-26 winner tonight over Muscle Shoals, scoring a late touchdown to get the win. Decatur shuts out Columbia tonight, 50-0. So the Red Raiders head coach Jerry Adcock, they still are 3-0 in region play. Right behind them, Muscle Shoals, 2-1. So you got Hartselle, Decatur, Muscle Shoals. There's 3 of the 4 potential playoff teams. Coleman now takes that inside track to that 4th and final playoff spot. I know we got a lot of football left to play. A ton of football in Class 6A Region 7. This is no way close or over to who goes to the playoffs. But as of right now, Coleman taking that inside track to that 4th and final playoff berth. Athens 0-3. Columbia falls to 0-3 as well. All right, Class 6A Region 6. Have we gotten a Center Point Shades Valley score? We do. The staff telling me we do. 36-26. This one goes in favor of Shades Valley. Oxford, Pell City. Oxford gets a win tonight, 38-13 over Pell City. That is Class 6A Region 6. Let's see if we can run in to that region real fast. I want to make sure we do. That is going to be Class 6A Region 6. Clay Chalkville obviously in control of that region right now. A perfect 3-0. Oxford moves to 3-1 in region play. Center Point moves to 3-1 in region play. So both teams kind of right behind Clay Chalkville. And Clay Chalkville, folks, Clay Chalkville in Class 6A, they are the second-ranked team in Class 6A is Clay Chalkville off to that 5-1 start. So everybody looking up at Clay Chalkville, but good news for Oxford, good news for Center Point. Both of them find the win column tonight. Both of them moving to 3-1 in region play. All right, let's go into some Class 5A scores.
Class 5A scores.
All right, Class 5A Region 8 we go. Russellville, the Golden Tigers. Remember, Russellville started the season falling to Grissom right out of the gates. And then they went on the road and fell to Deschler. 2 road games right out of the gates for the Golden Tigers. So they fell to 0-2 to start the year. Since then, They have won 4 of their last 5 ball games. Their only loss in that stretch was a 31-30 setback to the number 1 team in Class 3A, Mars Hill Bible. Tonight, Russellville's a 58-0 winner over Brewer. And if you look at it right now, Russellville a perfect 4-0 in region play. That is big because Fairview notched a 42-12 win over Ardmore. They moved to 3-0 in region play. West Point got a 21-7 win over Lawrence County. West Point notches their first region win of the season. So Russellville, Fairview, Ardmore. Ardmore falls to 2-1. Brewer 2-2. West Point 1-2. Lawrence County still trying to grab that first region win. Class 5A Region 7, the Arab Knights. How about this? The Arab Knights, perfect in region play. They came in the night 3-0. All they did was get a 48-7 win over Crossville. So let's move the Arab Knights to 4-0 in region play. 5A Region 7, Sardis Douglas. Have we seen a final on Sardis and Douglas? Class 5A Region 7. All right, we do. Douglas, they get the win tonight, 49-8. So let me update that one. Douglas moves to 1-3 in region play. Sardis moves to 1-2 in region play. The big one came last night. Scottsboro, a 17-14 winner over Gunnersville in Class 5A Region 7. In Class 5A Region 6, it was Alexandria, a 54-27 winner over St. Clair County. Moody, a 53-14 winner over Springville. And Leeds knocks off Southside Gadsden 24-6. So that's Class 5A Region 6. If we go into 5A Region 6 with the win tonight, Leeds, they moved to 3-0 in region play. Southside Gadsden, they came in tonight 3-0 in region play. They now fall to 3-1. Moody with that 53-14 win over Springville. Moody moves to 3-0 in region play. Alexandria, that 54-27 win over St. Clair County, moves Alexandria to 3-1 and region play. St. Clair County, Lincoln, and Springville, they are still looking for their first region wins of the year. All right, how about some Class 4A?
Class 4A scores.
All right, Class 4A Region 7, Brooks, a 59-14 winner over East Lawrence. It was Deschler getting the win tonight over West Morgan, 21-6. It was West Limestone, a 34-26 win over Wilson. Okay, Class 4A Region 8, Briceville, a 55-10 winner over St. John Paul II. New Hope, a 14-0 winner over North Jackson. It was Randolph over Madison County, 45-0. And how about that Westminster DAR game? Have we seen one come in there? Westminster over DAR. Let's see if we can. Let's see here if I can get a final on that one. Okay, I've not seen one come through there yet. Remember last week the reason why we could not get a Westminster Central game was because they were scoring like 133 points in regulation. I don't know if we're going to see a repeat of that one tonight. Let's see if we have gotten a score here from Westminster and DAR. I'm trying to see if we've got a final there. Not seeing one come across the board, but I could be wrong. Let me check one thing here real fast. And appreciate everybody for joining us here on the North Alabama High School Football Scoreboard Show presented by Woody Anderson Ford. Yeah, I've not seen a Westminster DAR, but 256-576-4977. If you got an update on that, you can let us know. Hey, Class 4A Region 7, don't want to leave out Rogers and Central Florence. Rogers gets a win tonight over Central Florence, 41-21. So Rogers moves to 3-1 in region play. That's going to leave Deschler a perfect 4-0. West Morgan 3-1. Rogers moves to 3-1 in region play. As we mentioned, it was West Limestone with the win tonight. So they even their region mark at 2-2. Wilson still in search of that first region win. But it's a big one between Central Florence and Westminster Christian Academy. So or my bad, it's Westminster and DAR is the one we're keeping an eye on there. That is a big one because Westminster's 2-1. And keeping an eye there because DAR is still searching for that first region win. All right, Class 4A Region 6 we go. It's Etowah, a 31-7 winner over Aniana. Good Hope gets a win over Hanceville, 26-20. Class 4A Region 5, it's Cordova over Dora, 42-21. And it's Haleyville over Oak Grove, 60-29. All right, Class 4A Region 4. We got any scores from that Class 4A Region 4? What about Cleburne County and Jacksonville? Do we have one there? All right, Anniston and Handley. Do we have one there? And then Talladega and White Plains. Jacksonville 41-15 winners over Cleburne County. It's Anniston 32, Handley 7, and it's White Plains 48, Talladega 14. So there's your Class 4A Region 4 scores. It's Lauderdale County over Phil Campbell 36-12. What about the top-ranked team in Class 3? Marsville Bible. Have we seen that victorious one over Colbert County? Have we gotten that one penciled in yet? And we do. Okay, we've got it. Let's see here. Yes, we do indeed. Marsville Bible going to shut out Colbert County 35-0. Colbert Heights over Elkmont 28-8. Class 3A Region 7, it's Madison Academy over Asbury 56-0. It's JB Pennington over Vinemont 41-6. Susan Moore over Brindley Mountain 71-0. Pike Liberal Arts over Danville 32-0. Class 3A Region 6, it's Hoax Bluff over Plainview 28-0. Piedmont over Westbrook Christian 34-0. Glencoe over Sylvania 28-0. Geraldine over Ohatchee 28-0. Class 3A Region 4, it's Randolph County over Sacs 42-41. Walter Welborn over Childersburg 46-26. Dadeville over Beulah 35-0. How about some Class 2A scores?
Class 2A scores.
All right, Class 2A Region 8, Hatton 50, Tanner 13, Red Bay 54, Tharptown 14. It's Falkville and Lexington still waiting to get a final there. Class 2A Region 7, it's North Sam Mountain over Sandrock 49-13. It's Pisgah over Whitesburg Christian Academy 41-7. Fife over Collinsville 61-0. Class 2A Region 6, Southeastern 48, Cleveland 26, Locust Fork 21, Pleasant Valley 14, Gaston over Holly Pond 28-26. Let's get into 1A scores.
Class 1A scores.
All right, Phillips over Vina 46-0. Meek over Addison 44-24. What about Waterloo and Hackleburg? We've seen a final there. All right, what about Sheffield and Cherokee? All right, Class 1A Region 7, Valley Head and Cedar Bluff. No, okay. Decatur Heritage, Appalachian. Appalachian gets a 16-12 win. Galesville over Woodville, 54-6. All right, I tell you what, let's get our first break here on the North Alabama High School Football Scoreboard Show presented by Woody Anderson Ford. You're listening to 97.7 ESPN The Zone, 100.1 and 105.9.
Do you know that your car or truck or SUV may be worth up to 30 or 40% more than it was last year? It's true. Bobby White back again for Woody Anderson Ford, and now is the perfect time to trade in, trade up to a gold certified or blue certified pre-owned car, truck, SUV, or crossover. While our new vehicle inventory continues to build back, our Ford Blue Advantage certified pre-owned vehicles are nearing 100 models to choose from, and a good variety too. Woody Anderson Ford Gold certified vehicles are 6 years or younger with less than 80,000 miles and have passed 172-point inspection by factory certified technicians. They have a 14-day, 1,000-mile money-back guarantee, a great comprehensive limited warranty, 24-hour roadside assistance, and go home with full tank of gas and a fresh oil change. Get nearly a new ride and none of the worries. Woody Anderson Ford, Jordan Spartman. Hope to see you soon.
Men, are you asking yourself questions like, why am I gaining fat? Why is my energy or sex drive down? And maybe you haven't been getting the exercise you need. If you want to get back to the man you used to be, but just don't have that youthful energy, that edge you once had, you very well might have low testosterone. Low T causes all kinds of issues, from a reduced libido, lower drive, and bad sleep patterns, to problems with muscle gain and bone density, and more. It may even contribute to erectile dysfunction. And if this sounds like you, it's probably time to get treated for your low T. At the Huntsville Men's Clinic, we've treated many men for low T. We've seen them put on muscle, add to their energy, improve their sex lives, get better sleep, and just feel better. Plus, if you're like most men, you'll see results in only a few weeks. So make an appointment today and experience how low testosterone therapy can truly change your life. Your initial appointment is only $99 with results in minutes. Call today, 256-368-0333. That's 256-368-0333. Or go to HuntsvilleMen'sClinic.com. That's HuntsvilleMen'sClinic.com.
Hey there, folks. Bob Baumhauer here. We're celebrating 40 legendary years here at Baumhauer's Victory Grill. And to kick this off, we're coming in hot with our all-new Alabama Hot Chicken. Fresh southern fried chicken breast smothered in a blend of tangy, immune-boosting herbs and spices with a spicy finish. Served up with a side of homemade smoked Gouda cheese grits, Miss Mary southern greens, and garlic bread. And there's plenty more where that came from. Stop in today and celebrate with us. Baumhauer's Victory Grill. Legendary fun, legendary food.
Hi, this is Wes Neighbors. I'm here with Sam Fleming with Fleming Roofing and Restoration. Sam, tell the folks about Fleming Roofing and Restoration.
Hey, Wes. Our company, Fleming Roofing and Restoration, specializes in commercial and residential roofing and repairs. I'm a fifth-generation Huntsvillian, and our family's been doing construction business in Huntsville area since 1965.
Sam, what kind of roofs does Fleming Roofing and Restoration do?
Our guys are skilled enough. We can come out and address any kind of leaks or issues you might have on your commercial, on your metal roofing, on your shingles. We can do anything, and we can offer you a solution to repair it, or we can replace it.
Well, you guys also do insurance restoration.
Our staff has 10-plus years of experience as insurance adjusters, and we really do know the inside and out of the claims process at Fleming Roofing and Restoration.
Check out Fleming Roofing and Restoration online at FlemingHSV.com, or you can call or text them at 256-651-9440.
Hey, Wes, we show up.
What's better than Valley Equipment Rental? Two Valley Equipment Rentals, and that's just what we have now. The original on the South Memorial Parkway between Drake and Airport Road, and their second location on North Memorial Parkway just north of Winchester Road. Valley Equipment is locally owned and has more skid steers, excavators, and lifts than anyone in the area, plus all the small tools that you need to get the job done like a pro. And if you are a pro, you need to check out the new North location now because Valley Equipment has what you need. Learn more at valleyequipmentrents.com.
Listen to Buckhorn High School football all season long.
Landrum down near the goal line, and he's in for the Bucks touchdown.
On 97.7 ESPN The Zone.
Welcome back to the North Alabama High School Football Scoreboard Show presented by Woody Anderson Ford on a spectacular night for high school football. And we've had a couple games go down to the wire, a couple games that we thought would go down to the wire. Indeed, they did. In Class 7A Region 4, the Bob Jones Patriots tried a field goal late to tie it against Florence, but it was blocked. Florence able to hold on 38-35. Muscle Shoals, Hartzell scores late in that one to come away victorious on the road, 29-26. So that one we knew was going to be final. James Clemens takes down Sparkman tonight in a big way, 41-17. These are some of the highlights that we've had tonight. In a game that you heard in Huntsville, if you were in the Huntsville area, on 97.7 ESPN, the Zone 3, it would be Randolph taking on Madison County tonight, Class 4A Region 8 battle. And the Randolph does get a win tonight, 45-0. We told you about that one early in the show. We told you that head coach David Lloyd becomes the winningest coach in program history with his 20th win tonight. The man that was on the call tonight, Drew DeArmond over in the Huntsville area, joins us now on the North Alabama High School Football Scoreboard show to help us break down Randolph and Madison County. Randolph continuing to get through region play, Drew, with that win tonight. Undefeated still, 4-0.
Yeah, no question. They did start slow. Andrew Hunter had only his second interception of the season on the first play from scrimmage, but they quickly built a 28-0 lead and had a punt return, a 68-yarder by Nick Strong called back, or it would have been a 35-0 first half. William Collins, who's been their leading tackler, only played a half at offensive line at guard. He did not play middle linebacker tonight, but they still didn't miss a beat. They've lost Eli Isbell at the defensive tackle spot for the season with a shoulder injury 2 weeks ago against Westminster. But the senior Lucas Miller, number 18, really stepped in and did a great job. And Scott, honestly, I would say the defense led the way. Madison County's got some big kids. Wiggins, their running back, is an outstanding player, number 40, plays both ways, really physical running back. But Coach Putnam's son took over at QB, and they already had their starting quarterback injured. Putnam got knocked out in the first quarter. Randolph was getting after it defensively. As I said on the air, they looked like a bunch of piranhas. They were just flying to the football, really playing well tonight on all three levels. George Jennings and Finn Dwyer played really well on the defensive line as well. Connor Goodson had 7 tackles by early in the second quarter, really playing well as the quarterback of that secondary. And as we said, Daniel Martin, all these guys stepping up for William Collins not being there. The defense still playing really well, developing a lot of depth, getting to play a lot of guys. And Andrew Hunter, he's been so good with his arm. He threw a couple touchdowns tonight, but he was really good with his legs. 3 touchdown runs. He's a slithery runner, a guy, as Coach Lloyd would say, a baby giraffe. He makes you miss. He's faster than you think, and he did a really nice job running the ball in the red zone. And really, Coach Lloyd went into the game wanting the running game to improve. It was improved tonight. He wants it to be better the second half of the year. And the biggest thing was they were really, as well as they played against Westminster a couple weeks ago, Scott, they played even better tonight because the kicking game was really good. No missed extra points. They made a change there. They made a 28-yard field goal by Hunter Hess. Hunter Hess kicked off really well. So really, when you look at it, I thought Randolph, the Raiders, played really well in all 3 phases, and you just got to give a huge credit to the coaching staff. And I know they're about to go on fall break, but everybody was locked in and focused, and the defense really led the way tonight because Madison County's banged up, but they've got some talent on that squad, and they scored 20 points last week against Madison Academy, who's got a really good football team. But to get a shutout tonight for that Randolph D, that means a lot, and they've got a big home game back in region play coming up against DAR next week at Sports Med Field, and then New Hope and certainly Priceville, 2 huge region games left. So 3 big region games left in 4A Region 8, and right now Randolph tied with Priceville with a chance to win a region title.
And Coach Lloyd, 20th win tonight in program history.
Yeah.
Only took him 3 years, a little less than 3 years to get that.
He's building something special there. The all-time winningest coach in the history of the Raiders, as you just said. Huge kudos and shout out to him and those kids. And Jeremy Matthews does a great job with their defense. They have just a great coaching staff that works so well together, and that's why these kids are playing at such a high level. Even getting guys banged up, they have the next man up's really been doing a great job, and they'll certainly be ready to play DAR back at home at Sports Medfield next week. But the Raiders got a chance to make some more history this year, and certainly we'd like to see it. And we, Austin Coletti and I, enjoyed bringing you the game tonight on Zone 3.
All right, that's Class 4A, Region 8. Again, Priceville a winner tonight, 55-10 over St. John Paul II. New Hope shuts out North Jackson 14-0. And Westminster Christian Academy a 53-7 winner over DAR. So if you fill in the gaps right there, Westminster Christian Academy moves to 3-1 in region play. DAR still looking for that first region win. So at the end of the night, Priceville, Randolph, both undefeated. Right behind them, Westminster Christian Academy at 3-1. Then right behind them, Madison County and New Hope at 2-2. And North Jackson 1-3. St. John Paul and DAR still fighting for their first region wins. All right, let's reset the table and let's get you into Class 7A.
Class 7A scores.
All right, the Sparkman Senators at home tonight, taking on James Clemens. And Sparkman, who came into this ball game one of the most prolific offenses in the state, held to just 17 points tonight as James Clemens comes away your winner 41-17. And in Class 7A, Sparkman was leading Class 7A, averaging 50 points a game. They get 17 tonight in the loss to James Clemens. Sparkman was only giving up 6.6 a game in Class 7A. James Clemens, with that win tonight, they move to, we mentioned it earlier, they moved to 2-2. So at the end of the night, Austin, thanks to their 22-0 shutout win over Grissom, they still remain perfect in region play at 4-0. Last night, Huntsville got a win over Albertville, 34-7. So right now, Florence 3-1, Huntsville 3-1 in region play. Right behind them, Bob Jones, Sparkman, both 2-2. James Clemens now 2-2 in region play. So that is a logjam of a mess. We told you there's still a lot of great football left to be played in Class 7A Region 4. It's all going to sort itself out over the next 2 to 3 weeks. All right, let's get into Class 6A.
Class 6A scores.
We go into Class 6A Region 8. Gadsden City finds themselves 30 better tonight than Hazel Green. They get a win 37-7. So Gadsden City remaining perfect in region play at 3-0. It was Fort Payne over Lee 56-12. Fort Payne 2-1 in region play. Buckhorn gets the win over May Jemison 58-12. So Buckhorn grabs their first region win. So right now, Gadsden City leading the way at 3-0. Hazel Green, Fort Payne, they are 2-1. Lee and Buckhorn 1-2 in region play. All right, Class 6A Region 7. Folks, we told you the Hartselle-Muscle Shoals game was going to be good. Coming into the night, Hartselle had the second best offense in Class 6A. Came home for 44.5 points a game. They had the fourth best scoring defense in all of 6A, only allowing 10.3 points per game. Muscle Shoals right there defensively as well. Top 10, only allowing 13 points a game. Something had to give tonight, and it did. Hartselle scores late. They get a 29-26 win over Muscle Shoals. In Class 6A Region 7, they stay perfect. Decatur stays perfect with a shutout win over Columbia. So right now, Hartselle and Decatur sitting in that clubhouse at 3-0. Right behind them, Muscle Shoals at 2-1. Now the big battle was between Coleman and Athens, both coming in winless in region play, both 0-2 tonight. Coleman comes away victorious 35-23, so Coleman notches their first region win. It is Athens still in search of that region win. Columbia still in search as well. But that is your Class 6A Region 7. Class 6A Region 6. Center Point, a winner over Shades Valley. Oxford, a winner over Pell City, 38-13. All right, let's go to Class 5A.
Class 5A scores.
All right, Class 5A Region 7, what a season it has been for the Arab Knights. At the start of the night, they were a perfect 3-0 in region play. They get it done tonight in a big way over Crossville, 48-7. So Arab remaining perfect in region play. They are 4-0 in region play. It is Douglas, a winner tonight over Sardis, 49-8. So Douglas gets their first region win of the season. Last night in Scottsboro, the Wildcats get the best of Guntersville, 17-14 in Class 5A. Guntersville, the second best scoring offense in all of Class 5A. They came in averaging 49 points a contest. They'd only given up an average of 8 points per game. The fifth best scoring defense in all of Class 5A. Scottsboro gets that win last night, 17-14. By the way, we mentioned the Arab Knights. They gave up 7 points tonight. That is one less than their season average. Arab, the fourth best scoring defense in all of Class 5A heading into tonight. They'd only given up 48 points all season, an average of 8 points per contest. They hold Crossville to 7 tonight to get that Class 5A Region 7 win. In Class 5A Region 8, the Russellville Golden Tigers, we mentioned they started the year off 0-2, have since won 4 of their last 5 ball games. That only trip up coming to top ranked in Class 3A, Mars Hill Bible. They get a win tonight over Brewer, 58-0. West Point over Lawrence County, 21-7. And it's Fairview over Ardmore, 42-12. We continue on in Class 5A. We go into Class 5A Region 6. It is Alexandria over St. Clair County, 54-27. Moody over Springville, 53-14. And it's Leeds over Southside Gaston, 24-6. Let's go into 4A.
Class 4A scores.
Class 4A Region 7, it is Brooks, a 59-14 winner over East Lawrence. It is Deschler, a winner tonight over West Morgan, 21-6. And it's West Limestone over Wilson, 34-26. And Rogers gets a win tonight over Central Florence, 41-21. So, Class 4A Region 7 looks like this. Deschler, a perfect 4-0 at the end of the night. West Morgan, Rogers, Central Florence, all with one loss. West Morgan, Rogers, 3-1. Central Florence, 2-1. And Central Florence with that win, they fall tonight, so they move to 2-2 in region play. Rogers moves to 3-1. So you got Deschler, 4-0. West Morgan, Rogers, 3-1. Central Florence, West Limestone, Brooks, all at 2-2 in Class 4A Region 7. We mentioned Class 4A Region 8. Priceville, a 55-0 winner over St. John Paul II. New Hope shuts out North Jackson 14-0. Westminster Christian over DAR 53-7. And Randolph over Madison County 45-0. Class 4A Region 6 we go. What about Fultondale Asheville? Have we found that final yet? Fultondale over Asheville. Class 4A Region 6. Okay, we're still searching. Okay, it's Etowah over Aniana 31-7. Good Hope over Hanceville. The final there 26-20. So that's in Class 4A. All right, what do we got? All right, Asheville does get that win 38-7. And it's Good Hope, 6 better than Hanceville tonight, 26-20. Now in Class 4A Region 5, we go. It was Cordova over Dora, 42-21. And it was Haleyville over Oak Grove, 60-20. Now what about Northside and Corner? All right, Class 4A Region 4. It is Jacksonville getting a win over Cleburne County, 41-15. Anniston, they get a win tonight over Hanley, 32-7. It was White Plains over Talladega, 48-14. So if we go into Class 4A Region 4, Anniston improves to a perfect 4-0 in region play. Hanley, with that loss tonight, falls to 2-1 in region play. Jacksonville, they even their record at region play at 2-2, thanks to that 41-15 win over Cleburne County. Cleburne County falls to 1-2, and White Plains, with that 48-14 win over Talladega, White Plains notches their first region win of the season. Talladega still in search of that first region win. All right, let's go to Class 3A.
Class 3A scores.
All right, we're going to start you with Class 3A Region 4. We have not gotten to that one here. That's going to be Sacs over Randolph County. Randolph County over Sacs, 42-41. It's going to be Walter Wellborn over Childersburg, 46-26. And it's going to be Beulah falling to Dadeville tonight, 55-0. Dadeville, perfect 4-0 now in region play. Randolph County, 3-0 in region play. And Walter Wellborn, with that win tonight, moves to 2-1 in region play. We stay in Class 3A. We go 3A Region 8. Lauderdale County gets a win over Phil Campbell tonight, 36-12. Mars Hill Bible, they get a region win tonight. How about a 35-0 win over Culver County? That means Mars Hill Bible and Lauderdale County will end the night both still perfect in region play. Both move to 4-0 in region play, and it's Colbert Heights getting a win tonight over Elkmont. Colbert Heights even moves up to actually 2-1 in region play. Class 3A Region 7. Madison Academy started the night a perfect 2-0. Madison Academy ends the night a perfect 3-0 in region play, thanks to a 56-0 win over Asbury, the only undefeated team in Region 7. J.B. Pennington, a 41-6 win over Vinemont. J.B. Pennington moves to 3-1 on the campaign. Susan Moore shuts out Brindley Mountain 71-0. So Brindley Mountain now falls to 1-2 in region play, but Susan Moore moves to 3-1. So Madison Academy there leading the way, followed by J.B. Pennington and Susan Moore, both at 3-1 on the season. And Pike Liberal Arts, I guess the best of Danville tonight, 32-0. All right, Class 3A Region 6 we go, and it's going to be Hoax Bluff shutting out Plainview 28-0. Piedmont a victor over Westbrook Christian Academy 34-0. Glencoe over Sylvania 28-0. And it's Geraldine over Ohatchee 28-0. So Piedmont remains perfect in region play. They move to 4-0. And it's gonna be Sylvania. They fall tonight, so they'd move to 2-2 in region play. And then it's going to be Geraldine with the win tonight. They move to 3-1 in region play. That, of course, Class 3A Region 6. Class 3A, let's go to Class 2A.
Class 2A scores.
Class 2A Region 8, Hatton over Tanner 50-13. Red Bay over Tharptown, 54-14. Falkville, Lexington, have we seen that score? Falkville and Lexington. That one has gone final. I am sure of it. All right, 40-33 over that one. Class 2A Region 7. It is North Sand Mountain over Sandrock, 49-13. It is Pisgah over Whitesburg Christian Academy, 41-7. And it's Spife 61, Collinsville nothing. That is your final there. Class 2A Region 6, Southeastern over Cleveland, 48-26. It's Locust Fork over Pleasant Valley, 21-14. And Gaston over Holly Pond, 28-26. All right, it's 10:45 here on the North Alabama High School Football Scoreboard Show. Let's get that break in. When we come back, it's the fourth quarter.
Do you know that your car or truck or SUV may be worth up to 30 or 40% more than it was last year? It's true. Bobby White back again for Woody Anderson Ford, and now is the perfect time to trade in, trade up to a gold certified or blue certified pre-owned car, truck, SUV, or crossover. While our new vehicle inventory continues to build back, our Ford Blue Advantage certified pre-owned vehicles are nearing 100 models to choose from, and a good variety too. Woody Anderson Ford Gold certified vehicles are 6 years or younger with less than 80,000 miles and have passed 172-point inspection by factory certified technicians. They have a 14-day, 1,000-mile money-back guarantee, a great comprehensive limited warranty, 24-hour roadside assistance, and go home with full tank of gas and a fresh oil change. Get nearly a new ride and none of the worries. Woody Anderson Ford, Jordan Spartman, hope to see you soon.
I'm attorney Gary Lackey. You know, you'll hear people say we're like a family, but here at the Lackey Law Firm, that's really true, not just a saying.
I'm Justin Lackey. With my father and my sister, we have a special connection to each other.
I'm Jennifer Lackey. At the Lackey Law Firm, when we take on your case, you become part of our family. You really do.
And we'll always do whatever it takes to get everything you deserve.
If you're injured, you worry about getting well, not about paperwork or insurance companies or figuring out how to get to your lawyer's office. I'll come to you.
We worry about your case so you don't have to.
When you've been injured, we know that your case is probably the biggest thing going on in your life. More important than almost anything else.
And it's important to us too, for one simple reason. Family takes care of each other, and at the Lackey Law Firm, we'll take care of you.
The Lackey Law Firm. The Lackey Law Family. 1-800-4RIGHTS.
No representation is made that the quality of the legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
YKTA wants you to join their team. YKTA is currently adding machine maintenance and die maintenance positions to their fast-growing company. YKTA has new improved work schedules with built-in days off. Pay range is $25 to $33 based on experience and additional shift differential. And YKTA has opportunities for increased pay above top range through advanced skills training. Apply today at yktal.com/careers. YKTA is an equal opportunity employer.
Tom Abraham here from my friend Brian Hamaker and his team at North Alabama Mortgage. Look, buying a home is the biggest purchase you will make in your life, and it can be a bit intimidating, so you want people that can help walk you through the mortgage process and get you the best deal possible. That's what North Alabama Mortgage does, and they do it in Alabama, Tennessee, and Florida, from first-time purchases to refis, conventional, VA, FHA, and USDA loans. They have the solution at North Alabama Mortgage. Visit NorthAlabamaMortgage.com to learn more. That's NorthAlabamaMortgage.com.
Flow Trampoline Park is Huntsville's newest destination for family fun. There's an inflatable park for the little ones, air track basketball court for the sports people, and a variety of other aerial sports attractions. Plus, plenty of couches and TVs for the spectators. And this Friday, get a $50 voucher to Flow for just $25 on Zone Deals. We have a limited number of these great deals on sale now at WZZN.halfoffdeal.com. Keep an eye on all our social media channel for the link to WZZN.halfoffdeal.com and get in on the fun right now.
With over 25 years of appliance experience, Mike Owen and the good folks at Owen Home Appliance are known for their great selection of used appliances. But did you know that they now carry new appliances as well? Brands like Frigidaire, GE, Sharp, Danby, Samsung, Z-Line, and yes, Speed Queen Laundry is available at Owen Home Appliance. Plus, they have recliners so you can relax and watch the game. Give Mike a call at 256-754-5052 or head down to the store at 11 Union Hill Road in Somerville. Owen Home Appliance. They'll treat you right.
This will turn journalism on its ear.
Watch our stream on WZZN TV on Twitch and YouTube.
But you are the greatest hero in American history.
We are 97.7 ESPN, The Zone.
School Football Scoreboard Show presented by Woody Anderson Ford. What a fantastic night it has been for high school football. What a fan. I mean, when the weather turns like this, if we had weather like this for high school football every single Friday, it would be the best night. I seriously, when school starts, I know it's hot. We get like 85-degree weather for football. We just need to bottle this up and make this like every single night. And I know it's great, and especially if you come out victorious. And we have got Matt Patterson with us tonight, the head coach of the Buckhorn Bucks. His team victorious tonight, 58-12 over Mae Jemison. For all of our friends over in Huntsville that heard that on 97.7 ESPN, The Zone. Big win for the Buckhorn Bucks. First region win of the year. Playoff hopes still on track. They control their own path going forward as far as the playoffs go. Coach Patterson, welcome into the show tonight, and congratulations on the victory.
Hey, man, thanks for having us. I've waited about 4 weeks to talk to you guys.
Well, you know what? That's how it goes, but it's always about not how you start, about how you finish. And a win tonight can parlay into something a little bit bigger down the stretch. How big of a win was it tonight?
Oh, it was a big one. I told the kids all week this is the biggest game of the year because not only was the next one, but we needed this one to get in the playoff hunt. We got another big game next week. We go to Lee Thursday night at Milton Frank on fall break. So, we kind of talked about doing the little things right tonight to take care of business. And I told the kids when we left tonight, the team is going to win Friday night, and this is kind of not really meant to be a joke, but kind of is too at the same time. Is whoever ties their shoes the best next Thursday night is going to win the game. We've got to do the little things right, and win Friday night should lock us into at least one of the 4 playoff spots with another game to go with Fort Payne the next week.
Coach, who kind of was a nice performance for you? Who kind of stood out in that win tonight?
Man, we had several guys stand out. Obviously, starting with Terrence Robinson. He started quarterback for us tonight. I think he had 6 carries, for about 170 yards, 2 touchdowns. I think he had 2 70-yard touchdown runs, had a 31-yard touchdown pass, all within the first half. And Jack Group played. I think they each got 3 series each in the first half. Shamarian Landrum, sophomore running back for us, had 3 touchdowns rushing. And then another running back, Cameron Swain, had a touchdown late. He came in and got a big run, and he's a 10th grader as well. Barry Pension had a block punt. We scooped and scored and recovered in the end zone, so had big there. Colt Madare got a strip sack, and then Colton Fielder scooped and scored it. So we scored in all 3 phases of the game, which is really big. But, Colton Fielder was all over the place again at Mike linebacker for us. And, the thing is, each and every week our young guys are getting better and better. And, we got all the seniors in tonight, had a running clock there in the second half, so we kind of ran out of time with trying to get everybody into the game. But we got as many as we could, and we got all the seniors into the game for homecoming tonight. So, like you said, coming into the segment, it was a great night for high school football in terms of weather and homecoming festivities, and it's just icing on the cake for a great week at Buckhorn High School.
Yeah, Coach, you had to go through all of the off-the-field activities, and now what is worse? Is it worse trying to do homecoming or fall break?
Oh, man. I'm going to say homecoming a little bit just because there's a lot of distractions. We got our fall break schedule and still try to let kids be able to do some things in the afternoons, come in the mornings. My biggest thing this week was, we had faculty dodgeball and faculty softball. I think I had more coaches on the injured list this week than I had players on certain days of practice. So, they all will know why I stayed out of it because I kind of been down that road before. So, but like I said, it was a good week for everybody. We had a lot of fun. Got to get a win, and we got to get going down the stretch. So, like you said, we control our own destiny. We got to get better this week, and we got to get better each week on down the line because. We want to get to where we're going, which is November football. We will have to have our big boy pants on.
And that starts next week. Big game next week. Lee and Buckhorn, both teams coming in 1-2, Coach. The winner of that one going to set themselves up nicely for that playoff run.
Absolutely.
All right, Coach Matt Patterson with us from the Buckhorn Bucks. His team victorious tonight, 58-12 over Mae Jemison. Congratulations, Coach, on the win. Enjoy the homecoming and enjoy fall break next week.
All right, thanks. Bye-bye.
All right, so there we go. All right, we are just about out of time tonight on the North Alabama High School Football Scoreboard Show presented by Woody Anderson Ford. Been a fantastic night for high school football. We appreciate everybody for listening to us on 97.7 ESPN The Zone in the Huntsville area, 100.1 FM WLAY in Florence and Muscle Shoals, and 105.9 WKLS Gaston and Anniston. Could not be a better night for high school football. Next week, folks, we're going to inch a little bit closer to seeing who is going to get those playoff berths, those playoff spots. And what a fantastic night to win. What a fantastic season it has been so far for you here on the North Alabama High School Football Scoreboard Show. I would try to run down some of these scores, but I don't think we would be able to make it all. In case you missed it, some of the big highlights from tonight: James Clemens gets the win over Sparkman, 41-17.